What's good, everybody? It's your girlfriend Chanel here, and today I'm playing the Terminus map in Geoguessr. So, without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Alright, and we're playing in no move. So, Terminus seems like it's a lot of like the ends of coverage, where whether it's like the ends of the road or like the ends of borders and stuff like that. Playing in no move, where do I think I am? I see some sort of like yellow pole in the back. The coverage is very like desaturated. I want to say maybe it's giving me like Greece vibes. I'll go in Greece and we'll see where we are. I might be a couple continents off though, so we'll see. Alright, we were actually in Lebanon. I got 1.9k, so I'll definitely take that. Let's keep going. Alright, it says stop. Authorizing personnel only. We're near some sort of factory. Lots of like logs and stuff. I'm feeling like it's maybe the Americas just from like the shape and like font on the stop sign in the English. Is this ever like Alaska? I don't know if it feels cold enough to be Alaska. I want to go somewhere north, like in a northern part of North America. I don't know if is it Canada ever? Authorized. Factory with some like smoke coming out of it. I'll go in like Michigan. I'll go just like really far north. I'll go near like Grayling. Okay, we were really far south, but we at least got the right country. We were in South Carolina. We got 2k there. Okay, this is a truck. I think it's a Costa Rica or Panama truck, right? Bienvenido, so welcome to... Okay. Doesn't say what country it is on the sign, but I see 2025 copyright somewhere in, like, the gravel right here. Is Costa Rica... One of them is 2025 and one is 2023. I think that Costa Rica is 2025. 2025 and 2023, or it's the opposite. So I'll just go near like San Jose and Costa Rica and we'll see where we are, but I think it's one of the two. All right, perfect. We did remember that right. So it was the Costa Rica / Panama truck, but because of the 2025 copyright coverage in the gravel, I was able to get Costa Rica. And we were a little bit closer to Bataan. Okay. Okay, that feels vaguely Spanish, maybe? This pole feels a little bit octagonal, but like not exactly, so maybe it's like hexagonal. And it's a little bit thinner of a pole than like the Mexico like octagonal poles. I see some sort of tower in the back. I don't know if that's like a radio tower, cell tower, like maybe it's like a church or something. We have a lot of like green hills in the back, kind of forested. We have a lot of like grass. It's like dry grass, so it's kind of like a tannish color. This building in front of us is like concrete and brick, maybe. 2021 copyright coverage. I don't really know many copyright metas. I think Costa Rica and Panama were kind of like one of the only ones that I like really knew. I'll go near Morelia in Mexico, and we'll see where we are. Okay, cool. Got a pretty good score there. We were in Mexico. We were actually in Nayarit, near Ruiz. Okay. 3.5 though, so we'll take that. Red dirt immediately. Gray clouds. A little bit of a silver truck showing. Okay. We have a little bit of like a house on our right with like some brick and some like, you know, wooden planks kind of covering. We have this pole here, which low-key reminds me of like a Brazil pole, but not exactly. I'm thinking because of a little bit of the silver truck showing that maybe we're in Paraguay. Because I know that Paraguay has like a silver truck. I don't know what the poles look like in Paraguay. I haven't really studied that yet. But it vaguely reminds me of a Brazil pole. And because of the silverness of the truck, which I don't think appears in Brazil, I think we might be in Paraguay. So I'll go like near Ibi Yao. All right, cool. So we were in Paraguay, so we got the right country. We'll take that for sure. A little bit further south, though, near Trinidad in Paraguay. And we got 3.5K, so we'll take that. All right, not bad for our first round of Terminus. We got 15.9 thousand overall. Let's keep going and see how I do. Okay, so we see Spanish on signs and stuff around us. Ooh, okay. Looking at the card, this is the DR roof rack. So DR, Dominican Republic. I'm pretty sure coverage is only in Santo Domingo or Santiago de los Caballeros. I think they're trying to get other coverage in the next like year or so or something, but I think currently we still only have those two. Don't see any like place names on there. We have the flag here for confirmation of the country, which is always nice. In the future. Well, I think I'll just plonk it in Santo Domingo and we'll see where we are. It's either going to be here or Santiago de los Caballeros, but we'll see. All right, well, it was the other one, but that is okay. We got 4.5K, which is a great start. Okay, so we're in Korea, South Korea. Do we have any area codes? I know a few area codes from a Meta South Korea video I did a couple of months ago. I know 2 is near Seoul. Oh, Jeonju. Jeonju, I think, is like somewhere here. Yes, okay. I know Jeonju. All right, Jeonju is to our right and Iksan is to our left. I don't know Iksan. Okay, so that's Iksan. So maybe I'm thinking somewhere near Gimje. And then Bongdong is also to our right. Maybe that is like a smaller city. Jeonju, Iksan. What route does this say? 25? So this is route 25. Maybe somewhere like along here in Jungkook. Can we read anything on the sign? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to 5K this exactly, but I think we got a pretty good like region guess in Korea, so I will go here where I am. We're on Route 25 with Jeonju to our right and Iksan to our left. Okay, that's okay. We were a little bit further north. We got 4.8K though, so that's a really, really good score. We'll definitely take that. We were all the way up here, and we're only 100 points off. All right, we have a really long antenna, which is probably making me think Russia, I think. A little bit of reddish dirt on the road, kind of like a warm feel to like the trees and everything. It's very overcast. The clouds are gray. There's a little bit of like yellow flowers in the grass, maybe like dandelions. I'll go near north of Moscow. I feel like I tend to guess north of Moscow when there's like red dirt or like red trees because I know there's a lot near like the Finland border. So maybe there's also red dirt up here. I don't really know. We'll see. Okay. Honestly, way better than I was expecting. We got 4.2K there. We're closer to Ulaima. Okay. 4.2K is really good though for Russia. Like I feel like I'm very bad at region guessing there. So we have a little bit of antenna peeking out the back for this one. A little bit of the white back of the car showing. Kind of like reddish brick, a very like square like architecture of the buildings. This like black circle thing with arrows painted on it. Ooh, what is this language here that's on this blue sign? I don't know what that is. What are these poles saying? I don't really know. There's like 3 coils on the top. One of them is like slightly off center, and then there's one on each side, the left and the right. I feel like my gut instinct is telling me Turkey, but I'm like very unsure about that. I don't know this little like back of the car slash truck meta thing. There's a little bit of mountains in the back. Half of me is thinking like South America too, or Turkey, which I'm like, they don't even look alike, I feel like. So I don't know why I'm thinking both of them. There's this little like square metal bin thing here. I'll go in Turkey because that's what I thought first, even though I'm not confident. Half of me also thinks it's South America, so we could be very far off here. We'll see. All right, honestly, I will take it. It was like the wrong side of Turkey, but we were still in the right country. So we were near a place called Koçhisar, and we got 2.985. Definitely will take that. Okay. This is private property, no trespassing. Okay, so it's in English. We're on a little bit of like a dirt path and like a lot of farmland, it looks like. The dirt is kind of like a light brown color. The sky is very like one note color. It's very like overcast. It's like one gigantic cloud is like covering everything. A couple of private property, no trespassing signs. Okay. All in English. A couple of like, I don't know what those are in the back. Like just radio towers, maybe just like poles or something. I don't know. Is it giving US? I feel like it might be giving US. Yeah, the houses in the back look like they could be like barns for the US. I see a lot of like, maybe these are sheep, maybe these are like those like, you know, marshmallow things that are often in like farmland and like the grass or whatever. I will go near Missouri. I don't really have a strong feeling for this, but I feel like we're in the US. I'll go here and we'll see where we are. Okay, we're in Texas, so not the worst guess in the world. We got 2.4K, a little bit southeast of San Antonio, near a town called Pandora. Okay. Wow, okay, 19K. Way better than our first round. An amazing score. I'm going to play this one more time and see if I can beat my score of 19K. Ooh, okay. Very snow area, first of all. Lots of snow on the ground. Trees are... I feel like I see a lot of birch trees. No leaves on them because I think it's winter. This, like, building that's in front of me is, like, a pale yellow color with, like, a green roof. It feels like kind of a short building, though, like, not extremely tall. Is this ever giving, like, Canada? I feel like it's giving you more, like, 2021 coverage in the skate. I don't know if it's giving Canada. Like, is it ever giving, like, Finland? That is, like, quite a big, like, tractor trailer, though. I don't know what kinds of tractor trailers they have in, like, Finland. They have this, like, lamp here that has, like, a little bit of a triangular top, which I don't think I've ever seen before. Another piece of farm equipment back there that's red. A couple of cars. I don't know if these seem like US cars. I'll go in Finland. I feel like we could be really far off here and a country or a continent away, but that is okay. I'm gonna guess near Lahti. Maybe I'll go a little bit further inland, like here. Honestly, we'll take it. I was in the right country, so we were in Finland. We were just a lot further north, which makes sense because it's the Terminus map, so probably more likely to be towards the ends of the roads or cities. We were in a city called Kautillo. Okay. Ooh, the marshmallows. I know that these are probably like hay or grass or whatever, but I feel like they just remind me of marshmallows every time I see them, so that's why I keep saying that. Archway group. Okay. So it feels like maybe English speaking, this country. This pole, does it ever feel New Zealand-ish? Maybe. This car seems like it's going to be driving on the left side of the road, although it's a very narrow road, so not like super, like confident that it's the left or right, but it's turning, so maybe it is like escorting the Google car or something, and it's going on the left side of the road. Dark green hills, a lot of like these like marshmallow hay bale things. English, we have these signs or these post boxes here. We have this like possum guard thing. Okay, so definitely not like US or like Canada or UK. Like I feel like this doesn't exist. If anything, it's Australia or New Zealand, but I felt pretty sure it was New Zealand off the start. So I do want to stick with New Zealand. For some reason, New Zealand's in my top 3 countries still on Geoguessr. I don't know why. I feel like I'm not particularly good at New Zealand, but I guess maybe I am instinctively and I don't like feel it. I want to go, okay, so we're kind of hilly, but no like volcanoes or something. Do I want to go north of South Island, like in the north near Blenheim? I think I'll go here. Okay, that's fine. We were in the right country. We were in New Zealand, but we were on North Island, a little bit southeast of Hamilton, near a city called Okoroere. Okay. Yellow sign here. It says Allura Joitus, and it's black text on a yellow sign with a red border. These bollards look circular, which makes me think Estonia, but I don't remember if Estonia has these yellow and red signs. But that's what these bollards are telling me currently, like these circular ones. We have like a concrete bus stop on the right side of the road. Okay. Is this ever Estonian Allura-Joitus? We have a like truck / trailer that's like in view, but it doesn't have any like, you know, URLs or anything on it. A lot of like flat farmland with like a lot of this like kind of like golden dark brown color of like the grass or whatever. This red barn with like the metal sheet roof. I don't know why the yellow like sign is making me think Sweden also, but I don't think that these are Swedish bollards. I think the circular ones are Estonian. So do I go based on like metas or like vibes? I think I'll stick with Estonia for now. Wait, do I stick with Estonia? Let me see if this Joitus. I feel like this like the ending to the city or the street name or whatever this is doesn't feel very Estonian, but I'm also not sure. I'll go here, and then if we're in the wrong country, that's okay. I think we'll be close by. So let's see where we are. Okay, we were in Finland. That is okay. We were 1 country off. We were only less than 1,000 points off, so we'll definitely take that near a city called Riihivalkama. Okay. Ford Ranger. Water. Installations. Okay, so someplace English speaking. This is an interesting bollard. I wonder if they found a bollard that was broken on the road. This is making me think New Zealand, but someone just like taped it to their gate, which I'm like, that's kind of funny / interesting. Because of like the vegetation and everything, I feel like I want to go to New Zealand again. I don't know why. Because I can't like see if I'm on the left side of the road really. Like this is a very narrow path. I can't see any like thing on the side of this truck. It's just kind of like the vibe of like the water being right there, and then like the vegetation and everything in the English, and this like one bollard that someone randomly has on their gate. So I'll go like North Island near Tauranga. Alright, cool. We were in North Island, so a better region guess than our last one. We are closer to Castle Point in North Island, so a little bit further south. Okay, we got 3.9, so we'll definitely take that. Okay, Spanish. Definitely the end of a road here because we've got like this like gate thing here which we can't go in. Zona. Video. Can't read that exactly. There's this like tall like green building in the back, but I don't know what it is. Rocky Mountains also, not the ice cream, not the Rocky Road. The buildings in the back, like in the city, vaguely reminds me of like Andorran architecture, like this one, like if you see like my mouse, like this one building in the back with like the white material brick and then like the red brick at the top and how square it is, reminds me of Andorra. So maybe I'm thinking like near Andorra, but not in Andorra. There's a lot of like white houses and stuff. I think the language feels, I don't know if it's exactly Spanish, but maybe it's like Catalonian or something. So I do want to go here kind of like in a northeastern part of Spain where I think more Catalonian is spoken. I don't know if it is, but this is my best guess based on the like agriculture and stuff around me and the language. So I'll go here. Okay, we were in Spain, so we'll definitely take that. We got 4,047. We were closer to a city called Olazati or Olazacutia. Okay. We got 18.6k. Not as good as our last round, but only 1,000 points off, and I still feel like a really good score overall. So I'll definitely take that, and that's gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video of me playing on the Terminus map in Geoguessr. If you enjoyed this video, let me know down in the comments. I'll also have the map linked in the description if you want to try it out yourself. Thank you so much again for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to French Vanilla, and have a great day!